So, with President-elect Yoon Suk-yeol starting his term on Tuesday, attention is focused on what kind of changes the new government here will enact in regards to COVID prevention measures. Yoo-jin with this report.
With South Korea continuing to see an overall decline in its daily COVID-19 figures, the country on Monday reported 20,601 new infections. That's down almost 20,000 from the previous day's tally due to fewer tests happening over the weekend. With President-elect Yoon Suk-yeol starting his 5-year term on Tuesday, eyes are on the potential changes that could be made to South Korea's virus protocols. The Presidential Transition Committee has hinted at transforming pandemic response measures, with its chairman Ahn Cheol-soo saying recently that they'll be based on scientific data. Starting with mandatory quarantine, currently, those infected with COVID-19 are required to self-isolate for 7 days. As health authorities are set to monitor the situation until May 22nd before changing existing guidelines, it's now up to the incoming government to decide whether to end mandatory quarantine. Yet with the Presidential Transition Committee having expressed concern that it would be too hasty to end mandatory quarantine altogether, the measure could be extended. In terms of the mask mandate, which was lifted last week for most outdoor situations, the new administration is mulling over declaring a complete outdoor mask-free mandate by the end of May. Currently, people are required to wear masks when they take part in rallies, performances, or attend sports games that include 50 or more people. However, even if mask wearing is made exempt outdoors, masks will still be required indoors for the foreseeable future. Finally, based on the Presidential Transition Committee's 100-day COVID-19 response roadmap implementation plan, a draft version of new virus rules will be ready by August. These will include guidelines for patients suffering from long COVID, as well as an independent advisory body made up of infectious disease experts. In preparation for the post-COVID era, the new government will establish new R&D systems focusing on infectious diseases and also work on a law that allows for the rapid development of vaccines should another pandemic break out in the future. Yoo-jin, Arirang News.